We're 1 month into our little project, and you might be wondering exactly what keeps us going. It's not bags of money, I can tell you that much. It's something a lot simpler. It's passion. In the short time we've been doing this, we have already met some amazing people. But they're ordinary people living ordinary lives, working ordinary jobs day in and day out. But there's one thing that we came to realise very quickly. Cars bring people together. But it's not just cars, it's trucks, it's tractors, it's trains, it's anything with an engine.
Yeah, it does. It takes you away from it, takes your mind off. It's just to come up in the shed and sit down and tinker with something, even if it's not full on, I find it's very relaxing.
I have lots of fond memories of hanging out in the shed and just learning how to fix things and do different tasks. And it's pretty cool being able to share that now with my own kids.
For some reason, we as humans establish these relationships with inanimate objects. We pour our heart and soul into them, and they become a part of us. In some mysterious way, that small piece of metal assembled by us forms something bigger, and it brings us together as a community. And without even realising it, we turn sadness into smiles. We turn disappointment into distraction. We find peace in that bit of metal that we built with our hands. It's what drives us, literally and figuratively, forward in our lives.
My late grandfather being in the back of an XBGS, and just sitting in the middle seat. I always had the middle and look forward, seeing the dash. And I think that's why I was always drawn to that early X-Series Falcon, because I remember being with my grandfather, being happy, sitting in his XB, and I just remember those days, and they're just good times, and I sort of want to relive those good times as an adult.
The old man was a fitter and turner and then an engineer, so basically, done all that sort of stuff from an early age. Used to go with him on the workshop of a weekend, sit on the lathe, probably from about 10-year-old on. Making things. He'd be in the office doing stuff, and I'd be out on the lathe tinkering around. And then I started doing up lawn mowers for a few bob on the side and that, and gradually progressed to start doing up cars and that.
As a young child, I distinctly remember going with my parents to pick up our first family four-wheel drive. And that vehicle is what ultimately led me here to you today. In our travels, we have already seen the positive impact that cars have on everyday people. From the small reprieve, spending the day in the paddock, working on an old nugget, getting it going, to people building their passion projects. There is quite clearly a mental health aspect to cars that we just simply don't acknowledge or bother to understand.
Anything to do with tinkering in a shed is that anybody can be a part of it.
I've got friends that their wife is not interested in what they do, what the husband does, and vice versa, and they spend most of their time apart, whereas we spend basically all the time together.
Like handing down those sorts of skills and remembering the first time you did something, and then as a father you're sort of handing that on to your son, and they're learning the same things.
You're reliving that stage of your life, and you have those memories, and I guess you just want to hold on to them because that time and place in your life's gone. So it's just like you're holding on, and you can hold on to that time and place in your life by owning the asset, maintaining the asset, and when you drive it, it sort of relives that period, I guess.
It's interesting because that thing that helps us create memories, that thing that gets us to and from work, is literally sitting in our driveway. It's not just metal, it's something bigger than that. Everyone that we have spoken to today can recall a story about them and their car. So it's almost like there's a longing for our hands to bring something to life, and bringing that thing to life gives us satisfaction. Like a wise man once said from a Transformers movie,
Let me tell you something, son. A driver don't pick the car. The car pick the driver. It's a mystical bond between man and machine.